Okay, welcome to the Canterbury School of Visual Arts CSVA online digital resource. This tutorial is designed to refresh your learning, to demonstrate core skills and improve your productivity when you're working independently. The first one we're going to look at today is we're going to look at Adobe Illustrator, and I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks for when you're working and duplicating shapes. So the first one, I'm going to use the line segment tool. If I just click and draw a line, okay, you can make it any angle you wish there. But if you want it to go in a straight line, a 45 or a 90-degree line there, you hold shift. Okay, so if I let go of that, we can adjust the weight of the stroke by just increasing this higher or lower, this value higher or lower, and then what I'm going to do here is I could copy Command C and Command V to paste that document, that shape, but what I'm going to do there is I'm going to click and hold Shift and Option instead, and what that will do is it will give me a slightly different icon. There it is. Okay, so if I let go now, it gives me a duplicate shape, and then if I want to repeat that in the same interval, all I've got to do is to hold down Command and D and tap the D key, and as I do that, that will create indefinitely the same shape. Okay, now these are all separate shapes, so if we take separate lines, I can move these around, but if I want to use them as a whole, we would have to group that. So Command and G, that would allow me to then group that and move that around and scale it as I wish. What I could also do from there is if I hold Option and Shift down again, I could move that, okay, and that will give me a duplicate, and then Command D will continue to do that again and again and again. So that's a good way of doing it. The other way of doing it is to again create a shape. Okay, so in this case I'm going to make a square by holding Shift down, and now I'm going to, I could do exactly as I did before. I could duplicate that over and then Command D if I want to. Or alternatively, I could work in this way. Okay, so I get a shape here. I'm going to duplicate that over to the other side. And this time I'm going to work slightly differently. I'm going to select both of those shapes. And what I'd like to do is I'm going to investigate something called Blend, which is here. The blend options will allow me to put in specified steps and a number. So if I want 4 in there, what that will do is it will place me, if we do Object Blend Make now, it will put 4 boxes in between. Okay, so again, that is a different way of working. Very simple. Object, Blend, and then Make, and that will put in your shapes. Okay, that also works if you want to create yourself a box and then create yourself a circle on one side. It will actually transform one shape into another by making it, by doing that. So if we do Blend Make again, there we go, you can see as it's transformed one shape into the other one in 4 different movements. There we go. So that's the 2 methods I wanted to show you. Quite simple, quite easy to do, but nonetheless would speed up what you're doing, especially if you're making patterns and things.